Unboxing time. This is going to be, I might as well get this out of the way now since there's a lot to say. This is going to be the Fox Phi, designed by Fiore, who is an Italian knife maker. And Fiore is known for having these really, really high quality, expensive knives that are like very minimalist in design. They're very, very classy looking. This knife, the Fiore Fox Phi, is kind of, in my opinion, somewhat like how the Balisong Z is designed by Eldon Talley, and then with a slight change, aka Zen pins. Um, it was produced by Titanium for a much cheaper price, I think, also because it's aluminum opposed to, I assume, titanium. But the Fox Phi is going to be, it's in my opinion, somewhat like the Logan. Oh wow. Ooh, it's the original packaging. Are you ready to play? Wow. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Phi Balisong, designed by Vincenzo Fiore. I assume I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Okay. Ooh, wow. There's a whole. It's pinsless, and I might as well read this. Actually, first let's look at the knife, and then I'll read it. Oh shit! It comes in a leather sheath with a fox on it. Okay. And it says made in Italy. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is really, really cool looking. So this is the Fiore Fox Phi, or like the Fox Phi designed by Fiore. It is pinsless. This is murdered out. Very smooth and sleek. Full channel milling. So like complete speed channeled through, but these sort of rounded handles. And in my opinion, while it is not directly the same, the handles remind me of Fiore's Logan, which is like a thousand. It's like a $1,600 knife. This one is closer to like 400. So Talisong is like 800, and the Tally Z is like 300. That you can usually get it for less than that, much less. Wow, this is like really nice and smooth. The surface here is a little, not like rough. It's just a little coarser on my hand than I would have expected, especially down in the corners. Because while it is rounded, there is some corners to it. The blade shape is nice and unique. I would say it's like the pseudo tanto, very modern and sleek. Now let's look at this text. It says, this is the first paragraph in Italian. A dream come true. Phi is the balsam made in Maniago by Coltellerier Fox in collaboration with Vincenzo Fiore. No knives designer and Italian custom maker. Simple and balanced design thanks to the pinsless system that allows it to eliminate the stop pins and consequently to reduce the distance between the center of the two holes and the center of the hole and the outer perimeter of the blade head. The Balisong is not just a knife, but a special item to establish a relationship. The TI6AL4VLELI HRC 35 to 45. Titanium handles are subjected to an aging treatment to improve the mechanical characteristics of tensile strength and yield strengths. And then there's some specs. It is 139 grams or 4.92 ounces, I assume. Or is that 4. Yeah, no, something like that. Satin lead. Yeah. Tempered bushing systems, T8 Torx bits, phosphor bronze washers. Oh my god, there's more. Jesus Christ. Kind of want to read all of this. The FX7 shit, I cannot read. The FX570 has been subjected to careful analysis and strict controls that guarantees quality. Proper care of your Phi Balisong Fox knives will assure satisfaction for many years to come. Despite the high quality of our knives, please remember that no stainless steel knife is 100% rust resistant. Knife should be kept dry and clean. Maintain fully knives to keep the opening mechanic. Clean your pivots, shit like that. In case of disassembly, or a bit of Loctite maybe. Okay, that's a lot more straightforward. This I can just tell you the stats right now. It is 126 millimeters for the blade's length, or 4.96 inches. 255 millimeters for the entire length, or 10 inches straight. I don't know what that's supposed to be. All right. This blade is handle bias. I can tell you that right now. It is pinsless, so completely flat here, and I don't even know where it collides. Like, it's so subtle. Like, there's no tang pin, and actually, it's a groove instead of it popping up. It's a little bit of a divot, or at least that's what it seems. And yet, I guess it just closes like this. Now, this is not mint, so it has been flipped a bit. Not much, clearly, actually. Very unique sound. Not super bouncy. So, because it's handle bias, it doesn't really fan like super cleanly. Whoa, and it's under 5 ounces. It doesn't feel too heavy, but it definitely is got a little bit of heft to it. Ooh, hello. This is such like a classy knife. I'm like tempted. I'm like really scared to like drop it. That's what I was scared of. Because this one feels much more like a showpiece than an actual flipper. Not that it doesn't flip, but some people's criticisms of pinsless designs is that they don't maintain the integrity of pins due to usually having like-on-like material. In this case, you have titanium handles, and the blade is a different material, but because your handles are titanium, making contact with a steel blade. So if it's not like-on-like, it's usually harder metal and softer metal. So oftentimes pins, I think, are like steel, and if they're not, they're definitely something that's relatively hard. And pins are replaceable if they're Zen pins, especially the screw-ins kind. Ouch! I just cut myself. I cut myself. Owie. That's fine. So this is a pinsless design. Oh, the closing sound's really satisfying, actually. The opening sound is very muted. I don't want my blood on this knife. Might be too late. So yeah, this is pinsless. The swordfish is pinsless. The Kuno is pinsless. A lot of the Cerrone knives are pinsless. Ooh. Yeah, so I understand the person who sold it to me was like, I'm not desperate to sell this knife, but I also just don't flip it anymore. And I can kind of see why they don't flip it, because it's definitely not balanced in a way that is for my preferences. But this is a really, really cool knife. I was like really interested in, and I plan on keeping it. Oh god, I'm struggling to do some like basic rollover stuff, because it's a little heavy, and it's a little heavy, and it's rather smooth, and it's quite handle biased. So, while some people really prefer handle bias, ouch, ouch. I don't want to dull this blade either. Oh no, I have more cuts. Owie. Owie. This is a really cool knife. It is sharp, and I don't want to dull it because it's like, I don't know. It's like an artisan knife. Look at this. It's artisanry. This is so pretty. This fucking murdered out blade. Ow. Ow. Ah. Ow. Anyways, yeah, it says Fiore knives, M390 Italy, 183. I think that's the serial number. It doesn't have a pound sign in front of it, but I'm gonna guess that's the serial number. Oof. Yeah, the tip is quite sharp. The tip, especially, the actual blade itself, it's sharp enough to cut me twice. But yeah. So I guess my the unboxing experience is really cool. It has its own box, a fucking manual, and a leather sheath, which is really nice. This is only like my second leather sheath ever. The other one is the Zizix, the Zizix. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get that was like right on my knuckle too. So, so yeah, it does not fan quite well, but it's cool, and I plan on keeping it. Anyways, I probably need to stop flipping because I have 2 cuts and I gotta get those treated. So, thanks for tuning into this unboxing video. This is the Fox Phi designed by Vincenzo Fiore. It's very pretty. Anyways, if you like this, check out my coffee in the description, and like, comment. Is there anything that you want to see? Is there any thoughts that you want? I'll almost definitely revisit this knife when I'm not, when I have more time with it. Yeah. Anyways, comment what you like to see, and take care, everybody. Happy flipping.